BSR on Amazon, what it really means for product sales. I'm Mr. Mark. This is Excel for Amazon, and I made this video because I realized that there's a lot of misunderstanding about what BSR really is and what it means for the ability of a product to sell. And I'm also going to show some examples, so do stick around for the presentation and for the examples. Now, first of all, we need to really understand what actually BSR is. Okay, BSR is the best selling rank. That's what it means in a particular category, and I think this is the part a lot of people are missing. In a particular category, a smaller rank means that a product is getting more sales than other products in that same category, while a larger rank means that the product is getting less sales than other products in the category. For example, if a product has a BSR of number 100, it means that it is the 100th best-selling product in the category. So the best-selling product is going to have a rank of 1. Now, I think most people understand that part very well, but what I want to focus on here is that the BSR is relative. Okay, so it means that the BSR is relative. It is relative to the category. A certain BSR in a category with a larger number of products is better than if you have that same BSR with a smaller number of products in the category. Let me really give an example. Basically, in a larger category, you don't need to have a smaller BSR to be a well-selling product. This is the thing I think a lot of sellers are getting wrong. For example, a BSR of 10 in a category with 100 products means that the product is selling better than most of the other products, right? Because think about it, if you only have 100 products in that category and your BSR is 10, right, you're doing better than 90% of the products in that category. You're doing better than 90%. But if you have that same BSR of 10 in a category that only has 12 products, well, that would mean that you're one of the worst selling products. You're all the way at the bottom, right? You're almost number 12. 12 would be the worst because there are only 12 products. Now, of course, on Amazon, there are way more products than 100 products or 12 products, but I use this example because it's easier to understand mathematically with smaller numbers, right? So obviously, if I'm in the top 10 out of 100, I'm doing much better than if I'm in the top 10 out of 12. In fact, if I only have 12 products, I probably want to be number 1 out of 12 products, right? So it's all relative. This is the main point. It's all relative. We need to understand that BSR is a relative thing. Now, BSR is not equal to units sold. This is the thing. This is where we really get into the nitty-gritty of this when it comes to sales. BSR is not equal to units sold. The BSR number alone cannot tell us how well a product sells. You cannot just look at the BSR and say, oh, that product is not going to sell. Or no, you cannot do that. You have to go a little deeper. We need to know how many products are in the category. Many new sellers don't understand that the rank is per category and each category is different, which is fine, but we want to make sure we understand what's going on to help us with our product research and make better decisions, right? So home and kitchen, for example, has way more products than automotive. Way more. The home and kitchen category has way more. I'm going to show you in a second. So there's more competition for products in home and kitchen, which means if a product is in the home and kitchen category, it has to sell way more units in order to get a smaller rank. Okay, it's going to need to sell more units to get that smaller rank because it has more products, other products that it's competing with in that category. If you use Jungle Scout Estimator, for instance, which I'm going to do it right now, and you try a BSR of 200,000 in these two categories, home, kitchen, and automotive, you will get totally different estimated sales than you for each department, and I'm going to show you that right now. And then I'll go back to that last thing, the BSR and price. Let's take a look at Jungle Scout Estimator. Now, Jungle Scout Estimator allows you to put a rank, for instance, 200,000. And then you can choose a marketplace, and I'm talking about Amazon.com, US. And you can do whatever your country is, UK or whatever you want. And let's take a look at the the automotive. okay, first. Okay, and I'm going to estimate the sales for automotive. Now, if you have a rank of 200,000 in automotive, according to Jungle Scout Estimator, that's a 30, estimated number of sales per month is 30. Okay, fine. Well, what happens if I do home and kitchen? Let's take a look. 90. Now, it's the same rank, same BSR. Why are the sales, estimated sales, so much higher in home and kitchen than they are in automotive for the same rank? It's because home and kitchen has more products. So to have a 200,000 in home and kitchen is it's difficult to get a rank of 200,000 in home and kitchen. It's difficult to get your rank this small in home and kitchen. Where in automotive, there are not as many products. Okay, so I'm going to take a look actually at Keepa. And Keepa is a great place on the data features, which you do have to subscribe and pay for to have access to this. Keepa data features, which I do have a link for that. But right now, don't worry about whether or not you have it. I just want you to see this, to see how many products are in each category. If you select automotive, now I haven't put any other filters, so all I did was pick a category, so it's showing me how many products it found. 28,138,156 products. That's a lot. That's a lot of products. Fine. But look at home and kitchen. 104,344,446 products. You need to understand that 104 million is way more than 28 million. It's way more. Okay, there's a huge difference in the number of products there. Okay, automotive, 28 million. If we round that off to the nearest million, and again, home and kitchen, 104 million if I round it off to the nearest million. So as you can see, getting a rank of 200,000 in home and kitchen is harder because you're competing with like a million products, right? Or over a million products. Where in home and kitchen, you're competing with 104 million products. Where in automotive, you're only competing with about 28 million products, right? Okay, so this is the key thing that we need to understand. So we need to, in doing product research, we need to stop saying, oh, it has a rank of 200, it's no good, or it has a rank of 250, it's no good, and that's it. Because what we're doing is we're missing out on potentially good products because we don't understand what rank really means. So 250,000 BSR in home and kitchen, 60 estimated sales per month. Okay, let's take a look. I'm just going to randomly, and I'm not recommending anything here. It's just something I can come up with off the top of my head, which is Mainstays chairs. It's easy for me to think of because Mainstays is such a popular, well-known brand. It's easy for me to just type that in. And using Seller Assistant app Chrome extension, a great Chrome extension, by the way, I'm able to see the ranks and the ASINs right away. And we see all these different ranks that are in home and kitchen. We see some that are smaller, such as this, and we see some that are a bit larger. Okay, and I'm going to find one. I'm intentionally going to go to a product with a large rank. Okay, this is a rank that people who are following that standard, oh, you don't want it over 250, or you don't want it over whatever number it is that people come up with. Let's look at Jungle Scout and let's see something about that. A rank of 400, 590 in home and kitchen. 30 sales a month. 30 sales a month is not bad. Right? That's not a bad number of estimated sales per month. For a rank of 400, 590, if I were to listen to people who say that you can't sell a rank over 250, I would expect this to say 0 sales, right? Based on that. Why? But you have to think, right? Home and kitchen, what did we find with Keepa? over 104 million products are in home and kitchen. If you have a rank of 400, 590, 400,590, compared to over 100 million products, you're not doing that badly. That's what we have to realize. And I'm going to show you with the calculator. If you take that number, 400,000, okay, let's take the full number, 590, and you divide that by 104 million. Why am I doing that? I want to know I want to know how this rank compares to the total number of products that are in that category. It's only 0.00385, so on and so forth. That's how small a number you get. So sometimes we think that because 400,590 is a large number, that it's just a large number. But when you compare it against the number of products in that category, and I round it off to 104 million, it's like nothing. Okay, so it's very small. It's a small. It's actually quite a small rank compared to the size of the category. All right, and that is how we get. And I'm going to open this product because we need to understand certain things as sellers. Okay, that is why this is the top. It is in the top 0.39% of products in home and kitchen. This chair, this Mainstays folding butterfly chair, it ranks in the top 0.39% of home and kitchen. 0.39. Now, if you rank in the top 1%, that's great, okay, as it is. But it's in the top 0.39%, right? So we also need to be looking at the percentage, because it is the percentage that is really telling us what's going on with the rank compared to the category. This is why I highly recommend this Chrome extension. You get by the way, you get a deal on this Chrome extension through my link. I have a link in the description of this video. You get a deal through my link, and this is a very inexpensive Chrome extension, by the way. Seller Assistant app. Just check the description of the video for the link, because it's going to give you that percentage, that rank percentage right here on the Amazon product, so we can really see, because what you're looking for here is a very small, you're looking for a small percentage generally. That's what you're looking for. So it's not just this number that you should be looking at, it's actually the percentage that you should be looking at for that category. By the way, if you use Keepa product data features, I believe, actually, I'm going to hit find products, and before I say what I'm about to say, Keepa does actually give you that in the report, as you can see. All right, top 1%, top 1%, that percentage. All right, and of course, the first products that come from Keepa are the ones at the top, so these are all going to be 1%. But if you go further down in the pages, you'll see top 2 or top 3%, and it'll get larger and larger. But Keepa does give you that data, which you can export to a CSV. And I have systems for working with Keepa CSVs and doing different things like filtering a CSV. And check my the link in the description of my video again that shows you a list of my some other tools I've created and the videos for those tools and description, so you can go see what I'm talking about, because it's too much for me to show in this video. So basically, if you're not using Keepa data features, I highly recommend it. If you're not ready to pay for a Keepa subscription, this let's take a look at this, the Keepa Chrome extension. Just take a look at this for a moment. This Keepa, the price history is actually free. I have the link for that as well. It's a free Chrome extension. The free Chrome extension, though, doesn't give you all of the charts you see here, but it does give you the price history, which will come in handy. Remember, I was saying that you might want to check the history to see if the product used to have a lower price, right? So this will allow you to see if the price of the product was ever lower or higher or what have you, just to generally see what the price history has been for this product. And you'll tend to notice that when the price of the product was higher, that the rank was larger, and you'll notice when the price of the product was lower, when you get down here, that the rank number was smaller. It's just proving my point that of BSR and price. When the price of a product goes down, the BSR gets smaller. And so a lot of times the only reason why a product has such a small BSR is because the price is so low. And so what tends to happen when you source that product is it's usually hard to source it profitably. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing to get into, maybe for another video. But anyway, again, check the links below. I'm Mr. Mark. This is Excel for Amazon. Any comments, questions, or suggestions on what I think is a very important topic, well, you can leave those below, or you can contact me directly. Otherwise, I look forward to hearing from you or seeing you around on the channel.